Hey guys, welcome to the coronavirus update. This time we decided to make it a bit more different because who wants to hear news of death and destruction all day and all the time? Although I do have the numbers, but with me, as always, is now Lekha Menon, and she'll be joining us for these coronavirus update because we're trying to mix five spices and coronavirus. And oh my God, I never
Hi
thought I'd say these
guys.
words.
Yes, indeed. It's a very, very different situation we all are in. Of course, Mahwash has been giving you the updates. We have been putting up stories on masala.com. So you are really well up to date with everything that you need to know about
Yeah.
coronavirus and other things in the world. Please, let's not forget that there are other things happening as well. And that's what we want to share today with you. Me in the comfort of my home, Mahwash in the comfort of her home, you watching hopefully in the comfort of your home. You are not out.
Yes.
So yeah, so what do we have today, Mahwash? So let's begin with the numbers first and let's get that
Yeah.
over and done with.
Yes. I mean, let's know that what is the
Let's leave
damage
the
right
negative
now.
stuff aside. We have to be positive.
Yes,
No,
and
I mean,
let's
we have
sort
to
of,
be negative, but more people are negative. You get
but
the joke?
don't be positive, basically.
Don't
Be
be positive,
positive,
but be
but don't be
positive.
positive. Yeah. So the numbers right now, Lekha, are that 1.3 million people have already, they've already been diagnosed with the coronavirus. So the good thing is that US is testing like crazy. So the more tests they have, the more numbers they have. So the current number of deaths, however, is 76,367, and 293,000 have recovered. More than 293,000 have recovered. So that's good news. UAE has been, they give numbers between 5 o'clock to around 9 in the night. So we're still waiting for UAE's numbers for today. But yesterday there was a massive spike. So we are hoping, I think that the spike will continue, but I think hoping is not the right word, but to say that the spike will continue because they are doing more testing as well. So UAE is also
Exactly.
testing.
So that's what we want to tell you, readers, from the experts we've spoken to. Do not get worried about the increased numbers. Yes, it's a worrying sign, but it also means that you're testing more. And
Yeah,
that is one of the key ways, testing
yeah,
and containing. That's the
yeah,
only way to
yeah.
fight this virus as
Test,
of now.
isolate,
So
test, isolate, test,
test and
isolate.
isolate. So let's continue this for a
Yeah,
few more weeks. We will be continuing. Obviously, that's what the government is doing. And
yeah,
the only way you and I can help them is by staying at home
yes.
and yeah, just keeping our cool and keeping our calm, not forwarding all those fake WhatsApps and news and not
Yeah.
getting too worried. There
Hmm.
are good things happening, and just be, as I said, calm and try to see the silver lining in the very dark cloud.
Speaking of fake WhatsApps and fake news, Big B has been very active. What is going on with Big B? So, I really love the video that he did. I'm sure you guys must have seen it as well. Bleka, what do you think? On one hand, Big B is doing such amazing stuff. I love that little video that he made of, Ranbir and Alia and Priyanka, and all of them had shot it from their home. And Diljit, especially, he's just love. And then on the other hand, he shares these really weird, insane sort of what is that? What's
I
going
think
on?
it's just kind of enthusiasm, carrying on. You might just said, okay, I'll just forgive him his trespasses, so to say. But yes, the video was very, very good. And imagine for me as a South Indian, seeing all those lovely South Indian stars. I mean,
Yeah.
Mammootty, Mohanlal. I mean, I really miss Dulquer. Please, DQ, you should have been in that
I
video.
think he's doing something. I saw his Insta story just now. Everybody is posting Insta stories. My God, Instagram was down. Did you know Instagram was down?
Oh, wow. Of
Yeah, it was
course. What else
actually
can people
down
do?
because of the insane amount of traffic. So I feel like the only two people making money these days in this climate are the social media and
Yes.
the Dettol people. I think those are the only two. So
Indeed,
I
indeed.
mean, sad times to make money out of it, but yeah, well, there you go.
That's what it
So,
is.
Lekha, tell me about what's it been like around Dubai? Like whatever you were seeing from the window, whatever you can. What's it been like in your area?
In my area, Discovery Gardens, it's kind of sad because it's usually such a it's a vibrant area, vibrant zone. There's a lot of families around. You see kids going, playing around. There are so
Yeah,
many lovely, lovely gardens, and everything is such pin drop silence. I'm sure the pictures that were doing the rounds again on
yeah.
WhatsApp and on social media of those the Sheikh Zayed roads so empty. Well, Dubai looks stunning. I must say that we really
It is a
realize when
stunning
you're not
city.
stuck in traffic. It's
It's a
such a
beautiful city.
beautiful city, but
Yeah.
come on. We really want them all back on the
All
streets.
that, yeah, the
Yes,
activity and
indeed.
can you believe we actually miss the traffic rush?
Yeah, really miss the traffic, really miss the restaurant saying that, sorry, ma'am, we're too busy to take you, really, really
Yeah.
hoping for all of that. How is it in your area?
I think it's relatively quiet. I live in a community, so it's even more eerier. in the evening, because usually in the morning when I go to drop my children or when I'm coming to work and there's a lot of like their cars going around. So the other day I took a permit. So a lot of people are wondering how to take a permit. So we've mentioned that in the last video. We have the details on masala.com. So we are trying to keep you updated. But so the permit thing is really easy. You just go to that web address and then you just get that permit, which I did. And then I went out and it was just there's a strange
Yes.
quietness. It's a quiet place basically. And yeah, I think that the world is dealing with an unprecedented time, but I have hope from Dubai, because it's proven itself to be quite resilient. And
And talking of the efforts at Dubai's meeting, readers, readers and viewers, you should be aware. We will be, of course, putting up all the details on masala.com. There are a lot of services that are available, especially the food apps. There is this app that is actually, it gives you a recipe. In the sense that I'll tell you how it works. Yes, you just order it, okay, on your app. It comes as it is. So let's say you want to make biryani, for instance, and you don't know the measure, okay, this, and you are too, you cannot obviously step out and buy all the ingredients.
yeah.
This comes to you in
Oh,
the exact measure along with the recipe book.
oh,
So
nice.
well, you can cook. That's it. So there are a lot of things, and we'll be really putting up a story real soon on all these kind of helps and these things that
Yeah.
you should be using to make your life easier during this lockdown.
And then obviously you should follow Masala for all the updates, and then understand how we are trying to help you make your life easier by giving you reports of horrible things. No, that's the reason why we're trying to bring to you. We'll be doing very insane reviews, by the way. So just because the cinemas
Yes.
are closed, it doesn't mean that we won't be reviewing films. We'll be reviewing. Lekha, can you give the audience a bit of a sneak peek into what I'm about to review very soon?
Indeed, indeed. Now, okay, so on one hand, you have, I'm sure all of you are binge watching your Netflix and Amazons
And
and
also Angrezi
all
Medium,
that you
which
have.
has just released on one of the
Yes,
streaming
indeed. So
platforms.
that's one big news from the entertainment world, from the Hindi film industry. Angrezi Medium, which unfortunately was a victim of coronavirus, I must say,
Yeah.
because it released. And
Yeah.
Angrezi Medium, again, to refresh your memories, was Irfan Khan's comeback film,
Yes.
co-starring Kareena Kapoor and Radhika Madan and others.
Lovely.
So unfortunately, yeah, it didn't do well at the box office. It got pretty good reviews, but it didn't do well at the box office because the lockdown and the coronavirus scare just hit when this movie hit the theaters.
I'm
Good
just wondering,
news
am
is
I
that
saying it's a lovely film in hindsight? Because I don't remember I liked it very much when I watched it. It was okay. It's a good watch. Like you're sitting at home and you'll watch it. That is a good watch.
well, it's definitely better than the movies you're going to be reviewing. So let me come to that.
Oh, yes, yes. So yeah, come to
So
that.
that
Come to
movie
that.
is releasing on Hotstar, so it's good. You can watch a new film. Unfortunately, Bollywood is not releasing any of the other big releases that were scheduled
Yes,
for March, like
yes.
Suryavanshi, 83, and all that. I
From
think they're just waiting
yeah.
for the big screen release. Unlike Hollywood, which released a couple of films on the streaming platforms because they didn't want to wait. So, well, that's how Bollywood is functioning. Coming to what Mahwash is saying about the show, oh my God, you guys have to wait and watch for this because this is going to guarantee bring you some smile in your otherwise dismal day when you're working from home, boring, and it's like, okay, just spare 10 minutes and just watch this. So, we will be reviewing some classics, some gems, and not
Classics.
the classics that
Really,
you're
Lekha.
thinking of. Yes, Bollywood classics that will make you think, was this made? Not revealing too much, but guys, you have to watch this. Wait for a bit and it'll hit your smartphones very soon.
No,
So
Lekha, do
just
you have
follow us.
any suggestions for like what are you watching these days, and also letting our audiences know about that we'll be getting a lot of exciting people on Masala Talks the same way, from the comfort of your
Yes,
home and from the comfort of our home and from the comfort
indeed.
of their home, who'll be joining us.
Yes. So, of course, we have always been bringing you exciting interviews and insights into the stars world. As you know, stars are people like us, and they have been also quarantined, isolated, doing different things. If you follow them on their Instagram, but I want to know what else are they doing? Okay, on Instagram, you see these people working out, cooking. I mean, Katrina Kaif doing bartans was like
Jhadu.
something else
I think it's
altogether.
Jhadu also. That was
But
also something I never thought I would in
yes,
my life.
indeed. So, but 24 hours a day, what are they doing? What are they watching? And a lot of other things. So again, watch out for the interview series that's going to
Yes.
hit our screen so very soon.
Hmm.
And keep tabs on all your favorite television, Bollywood and Hollywood stars talking to us exclusively.
We'll also be bringing to you a lot of updates from experts. So stay tuned for that as well. Health and wellness and yoga and fitness and making food and parenting and talking about how you can maintain that balance at home. So we'll be doing that as well. The numbers are going to come, so we have to be prepared for that. We have to be prepared for a tough time, especially people who are, if you are watching this in the United States, we are in solidarity with you. We understand the trauma that your country is going through. The whole world is going through. The whole world is with you. So United States and Europe is most hit. India and Pakistan are also quite badly hit. Any updates from India, Lekha? The lockdown, how's that going, and what are the political updates?
India is okay. There is some two news I would say. Let's begin with the negative one first.
Okay.
There might be an extension of the lockdown. So all the talks of
because the
yes,
cases have increased.
Cases have increased, and they've really not contained it. The news has just come in. So if you have relatives and your family in India, just like watch out for them. Tell them that this is something, if they're not aware of it already, that this might continue for a bit.
Okay.
On the slightly more positive note, it's that Emirates and Fly Dubai and a couple of other airlines from the UAE have started flights, or will be starting flights to India and Pakistan.
That's good.
Very limited flights, mostly I think to repatriate people, but you'll have to just go onto the website and find out. But the thing is that it's kind of gives a slight hope that things are kind of easing out, and the government is making their the best efforts to just ensure that people are safe, whether they are here, whether they are at home. So that's something that you'll have to watch out for. I'm sure there'll be more clarity on the flight situation in the next coming few days, and we of course keep you posted.
I heard something, I just read it in fact on the New York Times. It has reported that the global index is sort of looking better because the Europe curve is slightly moving towards flattening. So the market is showing some hope. So there is hope, and there is definitely going to be hope for all of us on the horizon. But in some of the countries which are harder hit, that is the United States, they are trying to get more and more people diagnosed so that they can flatten the curve eventually. Because if they don't diagnose, then it continues to spread, and you know how it works. So hopefully there is some good news on the horizon after this bad phase. It has to get worse before it gets better, that kind of a thing.
Yes.
So once that happens, we'll hopefully be seeing markets returning to normal. Some markets in the UAE have started to open up slightly under severe authorities have they've issued the guidelines. You have to follow these guidelines.
And I'd also like to add one more, again, be a bit of any positive news. I think we should give it to you. The barber shops in Dibban, Fujairah have reopened. Yes, that's actually good. That's really good.
That's good. This shows like return to normalcy.
That's the normalcy. Unfortunately, spas and salons have not. Oh my God. So aren't we missing that, ladies? Aren't we missing that? We're missing that, but I hope that will come through. So that's another slightly positive development.
We'll get through
so
it.
We'll get through this.
We'll definitely get through it. Let's spread some cheer. I love John Krasinski's Some Good News. I hope you're watching this, John, somehow, somewhere. We're really inspired, and I think you're doing an amazing job. In Pakistan, cases are coming. They're constantly coming. And then the good news, which I feel, Lekha, which I was reading through the onslaught of bad news, is that there are countries who are working together, like India and China, whatever relationship they have had politically, they're still helping each other out. Then you've got Pakistan, and it's also reaching out to other countries, and other countries are also helping out.
And there was a really heartening bit of news where the Indian Airlines aircraft, aircraft was flying past the Pakistani airspace, and they actually got a congratulatory message from the Karachi ATC, that's an air traffic controller, saying that, hey, good job done. That is, this is the kind of spirit, the human spirit that we need right now. Yes. And let's just hope we get back our movies, we get back our roads, we get back our traffic, that horrible traffic. We want to be
what do you miss the most, Lekha? What do you miss the most?
Spa.
I miss the spa. I think I managed the spa stuff on my own, but I miss cinemas. God, I miss cinemas. But
I think with Netflix, I don't miss the cinema so much, but I miss my spa. I miss my
cinema is cinema, man. But I really feel like the world will change forever. The way we go to cinemas and the way we go to shopping malls. And hopefully, I also read something interesting. It wasn't, well, it's positive, but that the world is sort of realigning itself. The market policies are sort of realigning themselves. So there's more towards digital, and there's more towards,
Right.
finding more better guidelines on how the market works. So this is all from us at this point in time. Thank you so much for joining us. We will
Thank
have
you.
more experts, more people joining us. Yeah,
And
like I was
in
saying.
case you guys have any
Yes,
questions to ask, if you
yes,
want to any particular expert to talk
yeah,
to,
yeah.
just
And
feel
if you are
free,
an
feel
expert
just
watching
like,
this, reach out to
yeah,
us.
watching this, just reach out to us. We'll be happy to feature you. If you have any information that you want to give out to people,
Follow
any
this
service
email
that you want
address.
to give to people,
Follow this email
yeah,
address.
just that, and just let us know.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Lekha. And thank
Thank
you
you,
guys.
Mahwash. See you.
Yeah, we will see you. We will come back with you with another more episodes, more chit chat, and let us know if you are somebody who has been impacted. I'm sure you are somebody who has been impacted by coronavirus. I don't think there's anybody in the world who hasn't been impacted by coronavirus. So let us know your stories, and we will feature them, and we will try to talk to you as well. Thank you once again, and bye bye.
Thank you.